My fellow citizens of this great country, I'm happy to reach out to you today, being the first day of October 2020. Today we are celebrating, or we are marking, our independence as a country. This is not just an ordinary Independence Day celebration. It marks our 60th Independence Day. Yesterday, talking with my dad on phone, he even philosophized and in a very dramatic and interesting manner said to me, we got our independence in 1960 and today we are marking 60th independence. So it's like 60-60. This is very interesting. Talking with different citizens on what 1st October 2020 means to them. Some have expressed dissatisfaction. Some say there is no point celebrating independence. There is nothing to celebrate. Well, to me, despite the fact that the country is faced with diverse challenges, problems, insecurity, economic hardship, decadence, corruption, and all the challenges we talk about, which has been made worse by the recent outbreak of coronavirus, I still believe that Nigeria's Independence Day is still worth celebrating because despite the challenges, we are still surviving. The country is still moving and we still have a promising future. Reading through the speech of the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, my President, President Muhammadu Buhari, I was really inspired. And I know that indeed we have a future as a country. He said, if I may just quote or paraphrase some of the things he said, that each and every individual has a role to play for the development of the country, and that is the truth we must all realize. And it is based on that that we are making this video, to inspire Nigerians, to encourage Nigerians that yes, we have come a long way in our journey, but we still have a future. What future are we going to build and bequeath to the next generation? Sonny Okosun sang a song that was asking the question, which way Nigeria? Which way do we go? Which way to go? Which way Nigeria? And any day there is a national celebration of this nature, radio stations play the song, which way Nigeria? Now the question is very important. Which way Nigeria? Which way do we go? Which way are we going? Which way have we been going? Have we been going the right way? Which way? How can we have a greater nation? How can we have a better nation, a better society, a better future for ourselves, for our children, and the next generation coming? Which way? And if you ask me the title of this message, I will say, which way Nigeria? The question that Sonny Okosun asked in his song, I want to answer today. The way to go is the way of love. As a people, The way to go is the way of love for one another and love for the nation. Many of us love Nigeria, but we do not love fellow Nigerians. The way to go is the way of sacrifice, is the way of self-denial, is the way of togetherness. Not only togetherness on paper, but togetherness in reality. Is the way of loving each and every individual, whether the person is your tribe, your religion, or not. This is the way to go. If we must have a greater country, we must break down the walls of segregation, the walls of ethnicity, religious difference, and persecution. We must break the walls of sentiments and animosity in our hearts. We must break those walls. We must first of all see each other as human beings created in the image of God, who are valuable to one another. We must then see ourselves as citizens of one country. We must de-emphasize our diversity and rather use it as a plus, not a minus. We must de-emphasize name calling, de-emphasize rejecting each other or hating each other because he or she is not your tribe or he or she is not your religion. We must jettison that. We must jettison that from our national culture, from our politics, from our national life, from our statehood. We must give everyone sense of belonging in the federation. We must give everyone equal representation. Let no one, let no section feel marginalized. We must give everyone a sense of belonging. If we do that, then citizens of the country will have faith in the country. Then everyone will know that yes, Nigeria is worth celebrating. We are not satisfied with where we are today, but we must never lose hope. We must keep striving. We must keep fighting. We must keep talking. We must keep working hard to build a great country. Because Nigeria is the only country we have to call our own. Even if you go and acquire the citizenship of a different country, you are still a second. It is an acquired citizenship. The only original citizenship we have is Nigeria. And I want to urge us, you cannot fold your arms and wait for government to do everything. Whereas the leaders and the government have a role to play in building a country, in creating the necessary environment that initiatives and ideas, inventions, creativity will thrive. Each and every individual has a role to also play in striving against all odds to distinguish ourselves in our various areas of giftings and callings. Try and do your part for a greater nation. There is something in you that the world needs. There is a deposition of heaven, of God in you that you must harness and make it to work. You may be an inventor. You may be called into the creativity industry. You have something in you that the world needs, and you have to bring it out. Let's strive and make Nigeria indeed the giant of Africa, and also to stand in the Committee of Nations as a champion. Thank you for listening. I hope you are inspired. Happy Independence, fellow citizens. God bless you.